Okay, Molweni. I'm at Hanover Street in Cape Town for the protest but Boni Mando. Where about Hanover Street does it start? Or is everyone at the St. George's Cathedral? But I thought the venue changed. I'm going to try and go to St. George's. Hanover Street by CPUT. And I've been here since like almost 7. But on Boni Band, like, where's everyone? When you say I figure okay, St. George's. Let me switch my camera. It's empty. Akho kwa sign ya protest. Akho kwa bantu. Ithini sana into. Am I missing something? Like akho kwa sign ba kukho abantu or bekho khona abantu like waka. Am I missing something? And in the Abengesa Strato, so the updated route on the money's page was Hanover, Darling. I forgot the Lulenga separate though. I took Betekant Caledon, then Dangumla Nazofika up, and here I am. No one. After 2 hours of waiting, guys, once again done Cape Town National Shutdown. What happened? Eloncamela ndizawuhlala apha kude kubethu 10 ndiphinde ndizicenge ndigoduke, but I know that and your keyboard warrior, I actually made accommodations. I showed up to the protest. Whatever happened ke mhlawumbi sizawucommunicatwa ngabantu bezi-organizers eKapa. It's quite disappointing that no one else pitched up, but there are reasons why people couldn't come through. Maybe people are still stuck in traffic, benefit of the doubt stuff. But yeah, wethu iyadanisa into yobana ke bendize ndizilungiselele akabikho mntu ukhoyo. But it's okay, I will follow the same route. Hopefully ndababona abantu, but even if andibabonanga, it's okay. But apho nikwaziyo, guys, like in other provinces where the marches are still on and they have been like approved, please protest peacefully. Ngabikho nto ezizawutshiswa, ngabikho nto ezizawudisruptwa, so that wonke umuntu agoduke safely. Ibalulekile loo nto, guys. Please do show up if you can.
I was part of the protest. All of those people there, that's all there is. And that's Cape Town for you. We unfortunately are protesting for people who not necessarily care about their own future. And actually it was not even a situation of a miscommunication. People knew. But now asking people to vote, asking people who are apathetic to vote is hard, but asking people to participate is even harder. To be physically there. And that's why Abandu, they say protest don't work, right? That's actually the reason why. And can you blame them for saying that protests don't work? It's because people don't participate in protests. Hence why changes or government doesn't have any motivation to actually do anything. They romanticize in Nepal and all of these countries. They romanticize Tanzania. Ray was right. They are performative. But sometimes you can't really blame them, because we are dealing with plebs who are incapable of seeing the problem in their own environment. It's like the frog in hot water, but at some point they will feel the heat. Only then will they actually do something about the situation. But it's gonna be 1 o'clock now, and we are leaving. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 people. It was great and funny because we were laughing at the whole situation. Yo, hi Cape Town. Even yo, hey.
Mamelang TikTok mo. You know moya waka ofati ne. And I'm gonna keep it that way while I address this. Ne? So I'm gonna address 2 things. The first one is about the national shutdown in the Free State, Bloemfontein specifically. And the second one is on the Casper Nyovest fill up thing. Ne? Firstly, I saw a post which had this: rand manipulation, arrest corrupt politicians, 7 rand to the dollar, hashtag national shutdown. Nah? And it was on Amani's page, you know. And I was like, wow, this lady, she's taking the initiative to ensure or collaborate with the different provinces so that, you know, we all have one thing going on. And I kept following up her videos, you know, where she indicated that they are in communication with provincial coordinators with whatsoever case. Okay, no problem. I decide as a citizen of the country, not as the president, not as what, as a citizen of this country, that I'm going to join in the march. Sharp. I wake up today, I go to Hoffman Square. And this gentleman over here, I'm gonna be cool, calm. This gentleman over here speaks. Hi everyone, are you here for the march? Thank you for coming. We will convene as soon as other people arrive. But in the meantime, please know that this lady, let me show you. This lady, I'm not sure like if he said convener or coordinator, but this lady is also part of the leadership that were assisting to make sure that, you know, things happen, the police are alerted, whatever that needs to happen about. Then we're like, okay, we will wait. Sharp, we wait. So a few people arrived after ne. Then we started engaging with hi. He indicated, hi everyone. This number, even though, you know, it's not a lot, but we appreciate everyone that is here. Please know that this is not political, and political people must not, like, you know. But I'm like, hi man, let me keep my cool, you know, sharp. Then he's like, okay, so we're gonna march from here to Glass House. Then we're gonna do submit a memorandum of demands. Then he indicates that if people need whatever, they must say, okay, sharp. Then he says, any questions or inputs? I raise my hand. Sharp. When I raise my hand, I say, leadership, can you please read out the memorandum of demand? Because allegedly there's a group chat that is there and there were boardroom meetings and whatever that he was indicating. Can you please just read out the memorandum of demand so that everyone that is here is clear? Because one thing that I noticed, other people, they were confused. They thought that Bamachela, GBV, and other people were indicating Guti, Bonamara, they are not understanding because Bonabatleti GBV. So I'm like, other people were even wearing purple. Kiri, leadership, no, can you just read out the memorandum of demand so that everyone is aware, guys? On the 21, this is what is happening regarding GBV or whatever. But today, this is exactly why we are here, because I don't think those people actually had an issue with supporting whatever cause that we were there for. Sharp. He starts reading the memorandum. The memorandum says SAIE something, an organization, demands that the rand must be 7 rand to the dollar. It demands that 180 days freeze of rental, electrical, fuel and electricity fees. SAIE demands, you know, that there must be a 6 months freeze on VAT. So I'm like, leadership, rona hane re tla monana
Re understandile demands it's a few. Arrest of corrupt politicians. Also, no to rent manipulation. What? So, since we are saying that this thing is a national thing, let us realize that I'm a politician, but I'm also against corrupt politicians. You understand? I'm also against rent manipulation. So, may you kindly please, instead of like saying this organization demands this, because we are not all from that organization, can we maybe say the people of Bloemfontein, Wabo, or nationally, these are the cries that are there. Let's have placards. Let's rather, you understand? My points are invalidated to say that no, baba tlang ho tsamaya, ha ba tsamaye, baba tlang ho sala, ha ba sale. You understand? And they further go to social media. This lady made a video saying that people were there with their own agendas and they are not off the course and. Really? Like, really? Like, she kept contradicting the guy. She's the one that was like, no, guys, give me your numbers. Let us do a group chat because I understand that other people, they don't understand why we are here. Let us postpone this thing so that next time, and other people are given time to research what this thing is. Like, she kept on saying that. And now she's the one that's going to social media telling people that we came with our own agendas. And next time, I'll see when on khuputse. Kukopa untobe, batho ba ntse ba untobe, skari, like don't beat around the bush and say other people, because I was the one that was concerned. Guys, we don't want to go and look like clowns. Let us do what the message was saying, which is no to the rent manipulation, and also corrupt politicians must be arrested. You immediately understand? So now, and then this guy goes on to make another post and says that, look, the march was postponed due to the number of attendees and lack of common grounds, as some EFF members arrived at the march and requested we draft a new memorandum because our requests on the original memorandum are not realistic. But hey, regardless, like I said, I'm gonna become Kikupa. Like Kyakupa, ne? And a Kikupa. White King is fine. Ne? The people that were there, no. Let's not put EFF and what, ne? Because I was speaking, ne? Carried as Jemina Mukwena, a citizen. Kikupa hore. Continue can march and march for what the message was saying, which is no to the rent manipulation, and also corrupt politicians must be arrested. And then these people, they decided to add bona hore, there must be a 6 months freeze of VAT. They said that Kirina leadership, but rational, we need to even okay, let's say maybe you are Vice King. It's fine, guys. Let me go to my second story, because the first one, effort, but I'm happy that I showed up. Even though at the end I had to leave. You know what? I am not going to come here and seem, because most people decided, oh, White King, please listen to us as well. Because he kept on White King, but I'm not gonna keep on doing this, but I really believed in them, to be honest, and I'm disappointed, you know. And then my sister Liana, I'm West, I'm you White King. Secondly, kienze video ke re Kespanyo vest yo we ke a kopa ngwana rona ke kopa ticket. And then today at the march, this guy approaches us. Let me show you this guy. And then he's like, hello guys, ke bona le emi mo ho etsalang, ke bona maponisa, ke rata ho support ntho tse etsalang Bloemfontein, kopa le mpoleleng ho etsalang mona na. You understand? So we are like, oh no, we are at the march, rent manipulation, you know, and all of that. Then he's like, oh, okay, let me show you guys my TikTok account. Like, this is what I'm doing. You understand? I'm really helping people of, I don't know, this location, but me cuckoo about whatever situation that they are facing is raising awareness, and most of the time, and what. Ne? And then I'm like, okay, no problem. This is also my TikTok account. You know, we are doing similar things about and all of that. Then the guy's like, oh, okay, I'll go into the other guys because now we are in separate group. We're like, I'm like sitting down there, and then he goes to this other guys, you know, the ones that made content trying to be spiteful, even though they didn't wanna take relevant and correct inputs, and now want to be relevant about whatever. You know what? Okay, sharp. So this guy has my TikTok, follows me on TikTok. Okay, no problem. Then after that, we leave Rona, sharp. We're like, okay, I'm not gonna distract other people. Like you said that Rona, we must leave because he told us to leave. He must not come and saying, like that lady told us, oh no, we're gonna do a WhatsApp group chat, and then everyone's gonna put their inputs, and then we're going to do the match again. So now it's like I push the agenda, but it's fine. Sharp, I go home. Like I'm like I'm thinking like, oh, let me just sleep ne. So I receive a phone call from Chantel around 7 minutes past 4. Chantel, hi. James, someone is looking for you outside. Hi, Bo. Someone is looking for me outside. I go outside. When not even outside, reception. This guy is at my reception. Moki Dulang. Like, what are you doing where I'm saying, Upatla in? I ask him, what are you doing here? He's like, no, Kitila, go on. Like, what do you want? He's like, no, can I speak to you outside? I'm not going to speak anything with you outside. What do you want here? He's like, no, I saw your video saying that you want to go to the Philips. So I want to, I want us to organize something where we can dance. Do you have friends? Kiri, friends for what? What do you want here? You understand? He's like, no, I know people, my gents, that I can speak to, and they can organize something for you, and your friends, and then you guys. I'm like, when I did the video, I said, Kespa, when I ukena kai. Like, when I ukena kai. And also, he's lying, because 7 hours ago, he actually commented on the same video, saying, ke tlo rekela James. Really now? Really? So I'm pissed. Like, I'm pissed. I'm pissed, and I'm angry at both that guy and that lady who now took something of value while chasing clout, and now they're trying to put the EFF. I'm an EFF member, and I'm proud of that. And I'll always defend the EFF. And I need people to know that when it's a national thing, people from the ANC will come, people from the MK will come, people from wherever, they will come. Because nationally, we are politicians as well. But that doesn't mean every politician is corrupt. And we would love you to acknowledge that when, I was going to understand how much thank you. They didn't even need to give us recognition, but I believe that is the right thing to do, to acknowledge everyone that is here, to say, no, thank you for coming with whoever that you came with. Thank you, Lilu. We are aware that there are people that are coming from this. Not for you to want to dictate. Those people wanted to dictate. That guy wanted to dictate to us. Number two, that lady was contradicting that guy and now wants to act like a victim on social media. Thirdly, that guy, Askan Leka Atla, at my place ever again. I don't know him. I'm not interested in knowing him. And it's creepy to just come to someone's place like that. It's creepy. And I don't know who he is, what he wants. And I pray that the devil must stay away.
Hi guys. I really wish I was coming back with a positive update when it comes to the march that was supposed to happen today. Because it wasn't really marching, but rather a meeting. But okay. I think I should just update you guys regardless, because I was using my platform to push people to attend this, to participate, only for what happened to happen. So basically what happened was, sharper we got there, and then all of a sudden then people were just having their own agendas, and we spoke it through at some point, reached an agreement at some point, then went back to square one because someone else would come raise another point. then we just keep on circling back to where we started when we didn't really understand one another. So I don't know. And some people thought we were invited to this. There were no invites that were given. Everybody who participated because they wanted to. Provincial overseers volunteered. There weren't any special invites taken out. I think that's also a concept that isn't recognized. Like, you do this because you want to do it, not because someone invited you or asked you to do it. You do it out of your own willingness because you see there's a problem that all of us are suffering from. So yeah, but for me, when it comes to this national shutdown, I'm done. Oh, I'm not doing this anymore. That was my first and last time participating in a march. No, that's not true. Organizing a march. Because on Friday, there's said to be a march for Women for Change. So that I might go to. But when it comes to the national shutdown, I am done. Yeah, because what happened today was just sad to watch, man. Because now my reputation is also on the line. People are there because I said I would be there. They should be there. Only for it to be the way it did. But I must say, thank you to everybody who made it. Thank you for everybody who took the time out of the day to go and march. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, but your efforts don't go unnoticed, okay? People like you are the reason why we get to move forward, and yeah.
This is my dump regarding the march today. I'm so disappointed. Firstly, I'm disappointed at South Africans for the poor turnout. Yes, eventually the turnout was okay, but it wasn't that great. And I realized, Uguti, we're just all keyboard warriors. Like, people are typing, there needs to be a change, South Africa's in the dump, this and that, and they have an opinion about everything. They have an opinion, but no action in regards to anything. And the people that are affected the most are the people that fear change the most. At this point, I don't know what we need to do that is going to be effective. But also, I feel like you have a certain class that belittles those that go on the street and march because they seem to be uncouth. Whereas if whatever action they're taking now works out, everybody's going to prosper from it. But nobody wants to actually stand up and do something. We all want to be type warriors. We want to be on the internet saying, oh, no, it's not going to work. Oh, no, people are not going to come. Of course they're not, because you're sitting there typing and doing nothing. And not coming up with any other ideas or alternatives. Or putting a plan together. Like, at this point in time, I don't think we need all the ideas. And we need them executed because we are in the dogs, and it's still going to get worse before it gets better. I see people getting excited. Uguti, Cyril is saying no, he'll step down after the G20. Why not now? What happens in the G20? Is it going to be another situation of Mandela discussing what they discussed? And now we think we're free and we're not. And now we're buying bread at almost 20 rand. And what people don't understand is that if he steps down after whatever decision it is that he makes, he's like most of the white people that are always on here. That are always on here complaining about the country and doing whatever. When he decides he wants to pack his bag and go to greener pastures, he can, because he can afford to. And we're not going to be able to chase him wherever he is, because he'll be living his best life and we're going to be stuck with the rot that we are left with. I don't really know what the solution is. But also, I feel like the Indian people and the white people that are always claiming South Africa to be theirs as well, y'all are doing fuck all. Y'all are doing absolutely nothing but complain and add to the rot. because at this point you'll speak from a place of privilege, because you'll have everything that you want, and you can pack your bags and say, oh, I'm leaving this country at any day. Most of us don't have that option. And I wish people would just stay in their corner and keep quiet. If you're not going to contribute to the betterment of the country, then don't say anything, because you're not helping in any way. It's so sad and it's so disheartening, and I don't know what we're going to do, actually, because we are so divided. Never mind the white people and the Indian people that are in the country that are from here. Us, ourselves, as black people. It's Zulus against Xhosas. Wesige today, it was a Zulu against Zulu, because everybody thinks that their fight is better than other people's fights, you know? In the same march, you're seeing drunk ass people that are just disrupting everything that's happening there. Drunk now you want to be asking girls out and grabbing girls' bums. Like tomorrow, like on the 21st, we're going to be marching for gender-based violence, and you are just here doing the same thing. We're screwed. Alcoholism is a problem. GBV is a problem. Our rand is the problem. Every fucking thing is a problem. But how do we fix it? What do we do? Like, I'm so disheartened. Like, I don't even know what to do with myself right now.
Hello Mzansi, welcome to Mgoso Mzansi. So today, begu 17 and begu national shutdown. They be announced. Labanye abantu bewaphumile ngetenkani bayomasha shem Nkosi yami, they were so ready. Unfortunately bathola ukuthi la kufanele bahlangane khona akunabantu, lengenza uba khona abantu but abasibaningi. And so people are saying also they are so disappointed, especially lapha Cape Town. Cape Town bantu bafikile bathola migwaqo ithe bha clean bandabeko. People are keyboard warriors. Let me just say ukuthi we are keyboard warriors, because why siyakhona khuluma sitype esisho ukuthi asambeni ku national shutdown, asambeni siyokosha ama-foreign, asambeni siyokwenza ini, but when it's time ukuthi sihambe siyokwenda lokho sihlale etindlini asiphuma siyindzawo. So this is so sad nangokuthi labanye baphumile, but it seems like kube ne-miscommunication. Labanye bebangekho aware ukuthi kahle kumashela u-GBV or uqosha ama-foreigner. So kuletinye tindzawo imarsh ayizange ihambe ngendlela le-right. Please do comment what you think below down on the comment section. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. I'll see you on the next one. I'm signing out. Goodbye.